Hey everyone, it's Asher. Just decided in this moment that I think I want to try to make a vlog type video that kind of encompasses my entire tour on the Mariner for the World Cruise. Who knows how committed I will be to seeing this out and like finishing it and editing it and whatever. It may just have to be like I take a bunch of clips and then throw them all together whenever I'm home. But yeah, I don't know. I'm also not filming this at the beginning of my contract. I'm currently in Shanghai. Look, I'll show you. So this is the view outside of my porthole right now. It is absolutely insane. Yeah, that's like not real, right? So that's kind of what I woke up to this morning. Pretty incredible. But basically I was just thinking to myself, like, this can be a cool thing that I can, I guess, post and show family and friends and try to be a little bit more in depth about the things that I'm doing, the places that I am, and the job as well that I'm doing, and like the things that I'm going through as I'm navigating my first ship contract. So I don't know, thought it'd be a cool idea. We're gonna see how it goes. I'll probably like do things like this where I'm talking and stuff, and probably intercut it with like clips from travels, as well as like whatever else, show clips, stuff like that. So it kind of might jump around in terms of the style of what is happening. Who knows how long it's gonna actually be. Yeah, we'll see. I just thought it was a good idea. Actually, I'll take you to the crew deck right now, and we'll go look at the Shanghai view from outside. So let's go do that. So I've just stepped out of my cabin, and this is a look at our crew hallway. This hallway has the entire cast, except for our 2 cast members down just the stretch. So it's really nice that we're all together in the same hallway, because if we ever need anything or if we have any questions, we can also text each other, but it's nice just to have everybody really close. This is our little pin board. Has schedules, different events, or different it's a cruise layout, just different informational pieces that we may need to know while we're working. But I'll now go down this way, and right now there's a film being shown in the theater, so I kind of have to be quiet while I go through the theater. But basically our hallway is literally connected to the theater. So through this door right here is the actual theater, and you can kind of hear the movie going on. I have no idea what movie this is. Let's go. Okay, I made it to the crew hallway, and now I'm just going up the stairs. So this is like crew area stairs. Basically, have like full access to the ship and every level through this part of the ship, these little access areas. But up here on deck 7, sorry I'm out of breath, is where the crew deck is. So we will go outside. Usually I'll come out here like on a sea day whenever it's just ocean, and sit out here and like read or do whatever else. But it's really cool to be out here when it's just the sea and you can't see any land. So here we are. You step through this. It's kind of like a watertight door, as you can see. But you step through. This is the crew only deck. And suddenly we're in Shanghai. And boom. So there's the same view that was just outside of my window, which is kind of insane. I mean, it's pretty unreal. It doesn't feel real at all, but it is. And yeah, it's cool. Unfortunately, actually this is important. Since I'm American, I'm actually not able to get off the ship in China, but at least I get to sit out here on the deck and look at the view at night Still really, really awesome and grateful to be here, but obviously would have loved to be able to get off the ship and look around. But yeah, dude, here we are. It's crazy. All of my Australian friends and British friends are all out, I think, looking around in the city, so good for them. But I'll get to see many, many more places while I'm on this tour, and already have as well. I think I've checked off 8 new countries that I've already been to, and I've been on board for just a little bit more than a month. So, I mean, it's definitely a dream come true to be traveling like this and seeing all these places and being paid to do it. So yeah, it's really awesome. Tonight, all that I have is a game night down in the crew mess with my other American friends that are stranded on board. So I'm gonna head down to do that, but I will catch you later. We'll see how this vlog thing goes. I don't know. I don't really have a plan for it. Hopefully it's not like 8 hours long, but yeah, okay. See you later, I guess. Bye. So it's the next morning and we just got finished doing a crew drill. So this is like a routine drill that we do every few days just to run through some emergency procedures and protocols. My job is boat guide. So I guide some of the guests like to their assigned lifeboats, and we just practice doing that basically. So that's what I started one day with. Now I'm gonna go have some coffee in the mess and then get to cracking on the day. So I was just getting ready for our tech run of the show that we're performing tonight. I don't know if I've said yet, but tonight we're performing one of our production shows. Tuxedo is the name of the show. While I was getting ready for our tech run of the show, I was thinking like, it might be fun to make like a day in the life of like a show day for a performer on a cruise ship. So I'm gonna like transition into walking you through what a day in the life looks like for me as I get ready for the show, and then as I do the show, and then everything that I do after. So first thing that I did was just get dressed in rehearsal clothes, and I began to like do some vocal warm-ups to get my voice started for the day. It's currently 1:30, so I've had a little bit of day to kind of get kick-started, luckily. But yeah, now I'm just headed to the theater. So every time we do a show, we have to do a tech run through of the show in the afternoon before the show in order to just like make sure everything is good and stuff like that. Kind of weird, not what I'm used to, but it's cool and gives us another rep of the show. Check it out. Shanghai. Everyone say hi to Shanghai. I'm gonna head to the theater and I will try to like document everything that I'm doing throughout the rest of the day. So here we go. Last night there was a movie playing in here, so I couldn't really show the theater, but this is the theater where we perform. The Constellation Theater. It is not humongous, but it's a good size. It's like not tiny. Basically any event that happens on the ship that requires some kind of assembly, it's gonna happen in here. Guest entertainer performances and our shows. I'm trying to think of what else possibly. Sometimes games will happen in here. Guests are meeting to go to their tours on land. Everyone will meet in here. But yeah, so this is where kind of all the magic happens. Pretty cool stuff. So this is the boys' dressing room that I'm in now. It is quite small in here, but we each have stations, all 6 of the guys, and when there's a show, we hang our costumes up on this rack, and then all of our shoes are right here. This is like a little bathroom, and then this is the door to get backstage. But yeah, this is a look at the dressing room. It's quite small, but we make it work, and this is where all of the microphones and things reside. So I am going to go ahead and grab mine and get ready for our tech run. So here's my like microphone battery pack. As you can see, it has my name on that. Flip the switch and then it's on like that. And this is like the headset piece that connects to it. I mean, not rocket science. Actually, it might be. Hold on.
Maybe get back into like a regular gym.
I need to.
Lost!
Dr. Jack.
But you know it's bad when like, do I tape my back or do I tape my knee or do I tape both?
You can do both. I think that's fine. I'll tape everything up like a mummy. That's crazy.
That's what my back is saying.
Come on, Mariah.
Yay!
Mic secure. That is on tape.
Know how much I care when you put your arms around me.
We're all set.
I asked
Thank you.
So I was like, I don't want to be embarrassed. Like,
So we just got done with our rehearsal. Went pretty good. The thing about performing on the Mariner specifically, or on Regent ships, we have 4 shows that we do, but the cruises are like 18 days or like 20 days long. So we have to spread those 4 shows out throughout those days. So like, we're really not performing super often. It's usually once every like 4 or 5 days that we actually get to perform. So whenever a show day does roll around, it's exciting because everyone feels well rested and like ready to go to do a show, and we're not doing like back-to-back shows ever. So we're not like dealing with vocal recovery or muscle recovery or anything like that. It's just kind of like when a show day comes, bam, we do the show, it's exciting, everyone loves it, and then we get like 3 days off from performing. So it's pretty much how it works. I'll give you all a little look at the backstage area. So right now I'm on stage with all the band instruments, and then here's the house. But let's take a look backstage. So I showed you the dressing room. When you come out of the dressing room, this is what it looks like. So this is like the backstage little pass through in order to get from one side of the stage to the other. As you can see, it's quite tight. Only one person can fit through here at a time. This wall is like the LED panels, so we're not allowed to touch that because they're very, very expensive. But anyway, let's pass through over to stage left. This door is the girls' dressing room. It's exactly the same as the guys' dressing room. And then again, here's stage left. So now we're on this side of the stage. If we go through this door, this gets us to like a crew staircase area, which leads to many, many different directions, as you can see. But if we go up one deck and go through this door, now we are backstage again, but just up one level. That's where we just walked through down there. But there's this catwalk situation up here. And this, if I walk over here, takes us to the costume room. That's locked. Fun. Basically in that room is our storage space for like all of our different costumes for each show. And we bring them down whenever we're doing a particular show, so that the dressing rooms aren't just like overflowing with costumes, I guess. And then that door over there is kind of the same type of space. There's not a lot of space backstage, so the few props and like little set pieces that we have are small and kept in very, very specific places so that things don't get cluttered. Since it's such a small space, it's important to keep it decluttered and neat. So I've just come down these stairs and I'm one deck underneath the theater. If I walk this way, I will get to the I-95, or like the main crew passageway. So I'll give you a look at that. And as we walk down this corridor, there's different laundry rooms and like crew cabins as well. The crew gym is here as well, so we'll keep going. So now here we are on the I-95. This is what it looks like. It's really, really wide and like far. As you can see, it's like quite a hallway. But basically it's the main passageway that the crew uses to get place to place. It also has the mess on it, the crew office, and then a few more things like HRs down here. So pretty much anything that you need for your day-to-day is going to be found on this corridor. And it just goes on and on for ages. In here is the officer mess. This is where we eat meals. And they like set up a buffet situation right there. And we come over here and eat meals. Down in here is the crew mess. So this is where like the rest of the crew eat, basically. And then there's like various boards of information. Sometimes there's like things that we need to know for events coming up or ports that we need like visas for or something like that. Here's like a giant map of the ship. And then in here is the crew day room, or better known as the crew bar. So at night, this is kind of where the crew comes to hang out during their rest hours. And that is what it looks like. Of course, gotta have the foosball and the dartboard. Has to happen. Say hey. We're on the top deck. I'm not really supposed to have my phone, so I'm keeping a low profile. Yeah. But yeah, basically, lunch, step 1. Step 2, probably some coffee somewhere. Step 3, maybe a nap, maybe a read, a relax and a reset before the show tonight. Step 4, pop off tonight. So that's the phase of action. That's the phases of action. Let's initiate. I feel like the day is zooming by. I took a nap, I read my book, and I just ate dinner. And I've got me a plum for dessert. So next, we're gonna do some cast notes, and then start like getting backstage and getting ready to perform. So here we go. Hi. Hey. Come on, Airbag.
My oh my oh my oh my oh my, I'm down. My oh my oh my oh my oh my, I'm down.
So let me show you everything that I bring to the dressing room for the show. This is like my show bag, I guess. Just this little drawstring bag that I take to the theater for the performances, and I just pack everything that I need. Sometimes the rotation of items changes in my bag, but here's what I have today. I have my jar of honey, 2 big waters, hair products, I have my vocal steamer, and this little bag. These little pods that I can put in there for my steamer, book, and then these little throat balm Ricolas. They're my favorite Ricolas to use when I have my cup of tea as well, but it's in the wings right now. We're about half hour until we begin the top of show. Here we go.
Are we at?
Hey!
And the bass keeps
Only one roll.
M-M-M-A-R-I-N-N-N-E-R.
We're about to start.
Tuxedos.
To the theater, well, it feels like forever that I haven't seen you. My goodness, have you enjoyed your time so far in Shanghai? Pretty
Curtain
crazy
is
city, right? I
opening
wasn't sure what to expect. It just
Let's fly away. Oh, my shadow and me. On Route 66.
just got off stage, and now we're gonna go celebrate with a little snack and call it a night, basically.
Hell no.
We completed the show, and now Kara is gonna taste
I'm not eating that.
this salsa. That kind of is giving tomato sauce. It's giving marinara,
It's
but
so
they call
bad.
it salsa. I sent
Guys, Yorkshire puds.
What is that?
I bring them to you.
It's like pancakes, but like round.
Wait, pancakes are round.
Well,
I'll have one.
but usually they're with gravy with like a roast dinner. They're so good.
Okay, the Yorkshire pudding. I like those. Taste
Yorkshire
test
pudding taste
instead.
test. Do you like it?
Yeah.
It's like a pancake, right?
It's like pancake. Yay!
Hi vlog.
Peace. Well, everyone, that concludes my day. So it also concludes my day in the life of a performer on a cruise ship video. So hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope you maybe learned something that you didn't know before about this type of life that I'm living. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, I guess, on this little journey of mine. If you want to see some more videos, maybe about the things that I'm seeing while I'm on my travels at port or other aspects of my job that I do besides performing, let me know, and I'll be happy to share more information about what I've got going on the Seven Seas Mariner. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you later.